I'm going to take you through how to cut your baby's nails, fingernails and also toenails. Now to start with, what's a really good idea is to do it when baby's actually sleeping, and also is to use a little emery board, because sometimes what you need to do is just to hold the fingers quite firmly, but it's just to sort of give them a little bit of a rub. If you find baby's awake, it's really a good idea to get somebody to help you with this so you can hold the hands firmly. What's not a good idea is actually to bite the baby's nails, because you're not sure how much you're biting off of the nail, and also it's germs that you're transferring to baby as well. So as you can see, he's having a really nice wriggle here. Clippers maybe you can use when the nails get a bit longer, and all you have to do is sort of turn them round. And again, what's really important is holding the hand quite firmly, and also for the nails to be a fair size so that you're going to be relatively easy to do. So what's important to do is to try and do this when baby's actually sleeping. The other thing is to hold the hands really quite firmly. So what's really important is the rounded edges of the scissors. Now they're not too sharp, they're still a little bit sharp of course, but they're much better to use for baby and children, because as you get toddlers they're not too keen on having their nails cut. What you have to do is just to cut straight across. Now Henry's being very good here, so just have a little snip, just to snip that. The other thing not to worry about too much, sometimes you might nick a little bit of the skin and baby might bleed a tiny bit. Don't be too harsh on yourself if that happens. It's very easy for that to occur, and just put a tissue on it and actually it'll stop bleeding very, very quickly. We're going to do the thumb, which is a little bit fiddly to get to the thumb, and just going to hold it again quite firmly, and then just to do a tiny bit at once. Just do it straight across, again holding it quite firm, then just brush it aside the nail, and then think, oh, you might then need to just do a little bit of filing to make sure that it's nice and smooth. That's the important thing. Just to take it steady and just to make sure there's no sharp edges. That's the most important thing. If you're very nervous about doing the baby's nails, then just use the emery board to start with when baby's very tiny, and it'll just prevent any of those scratches that babies tend to get on their face sometimes. You won't need to do the baby's toenails very often. They don't grow quite as fast as the fingernails. And again, you'll probably look at the nails, they're very, very tiny on young babies. So to start with, I'd just think about sort of just doing a little bit of just filing. If you find any of the nails getting a bit long, just file straight across. And also if any of them are getting a little bit sharp, that's what I do with young babies. Later on, when they are noticeably getting bigger, what you can do again, holding the little tiny nails very firm, and then just cut straight across. Just the same as you would do with adults really, just making cut straight across, but also any sharp edges, using a little emery board if they're very sharp. And that's what I definitely do. Also getting a time when baby's quite content and relaxed or a bit sleepy is very good at this age to think about that.